Big Yellow and Little White were walking through a meadow when a meow from behind caught their attention. They looked up and saw the cat they'd been missing so much. Overjoyed, they all rushed toward each other, and this beautiful friendship was reunited once again. When they met, each expressed how much they'd missed the others in their own way. Soon after, the trio set off once more, but just a few steps in, a porcupine blocked their path. Big Yellow bravely stepped up to confront it, only to get stuck with a few quills. He yelped in pain. He made his way to a nearby river, trying to soothe the sting with water. Just then, a hunter appeared. He had shot a wild duck which had fallen into the water. Big Yellow spotted it, immediately retrieved it, and dropped it at the hunter's feet. Impressed by how well-behaved Big Yellow was, the hunter took him home, carefully removed the quills, and tended to his wounds. That night, he even gave Big Yellow and Little White a place to sleep, but the next morning, they slipped away without a word. Big Yellow knew that if they stayed any longer, his heart might waver. Getting home had to come first. Meanwhile, the older brother, who had been away on a business trip, finally returned. The babysitter hurried to greet him, and that's when they realized the two dogs and the cat were gone. It turned out that the younger brother's family had to leave town for a few weeks, so they asked the older brother to look after the pets. But shortly after, he got called away on business too, so he hired a babysitter. The night before he left, he wrote 2 notes explaining that he would take the pets for a morning run before heading out, and asked the babysitter to take good care of them. But that night, the cat accidentally knocked one of the notes off the table. The next morning, after the run, the brother left for his trip, leaving the animals behind. Missing their family so much, the 2 dogs and the cat set off on their journey home. When the babysitter arrived, she only saw 1 note and assumed the man had already taken the animals with him. A total mix-up. As soon as the brother found out, he told his younger brother right away. They called everywhere asking for help, but there was no news. Hope began to fade. The older brother's house was over 250 miles away. The chances of 2 dogs and a cat surviving that journey were almost 0. Eventually, they had no choice but to give up. Soon, the younger brother's son's birthday arrived. To make up for what had happened, the older brother decided to buy a dog that looked just like Little White as a gift, but the boy couldn't bring himself to be happy. What they had shared couldn't be replaced. Just then, the girl thought she heard Big Yellow barking somewhere nearby. The father could hardly believe it, but he tried blowing the whistle anyway. To his amazement, Big Yellow actually appeared. He was overjoyed. Right behind came the girl's beloved cat. But even seeing all this, the boy still couldn't smile. His family knew he was thinking about old Little White. Then, another surprise arrived. In the distance, Little White was slowly making his way toward them. The boy's face lit up, and he sprinted toward Little White. The moment Little White saw the boy, he summoned every last bit of strength and ran toward him too. Finally, they were back where they belonged, right by each other's side.